Your day breaks, your mind aches. You find that all the words of kindness linger on when she no longer needs you. She wakes up, she makes up, she takes her time and doesn't feel she has to hurry. She no longer needs you, and in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her when she says her love is dead. You think she needs you. In her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You stay home, she goes out. She says that long ago she knew someone, but now he's gone, she doesn't need him. Your day breaks, your mind aches. There will be times when all the things she said will fill your head. You won't forget her, and in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years.
We're a Beatle family.
Yeah. Hi guys. How was school?
Hi, Jen.
Rocky, come here, Rock.
Hi, Lucy. Come on up.
Sarah, we're just in here talking about Paul McCartney and the Beatles.
Here's the man.
That's why we have him here with us today in our tradition. Just so we can touch him.
Yeah.
If we met him in person, we wouldn't really actually touch him that much.
We're a Beatle family.
Yeah. Good taste.
It's
Is
amazing.
he still singing in the same key? They say that
Same
he still
original
sings
key.
in the original key.
Really?
That is
Yeah.
nuts. That is.
He
I
sounds-
swear, he sounds better with age.
If there's been any influence in my life other than my family and my religion, it's been Paul McCartney.
Bing, bing, Maxwell's silver hair breaking down on his head.
Wouldn't it just be nice to say thanks?
Yeah.
That's all. I don't want to say, gee, Paul, I love you, and let me tell you about my life, because I'm sure everybody feels that he's, their best friend and that they know him so well, but to just be able to say thank you.
Those girls screaming and crying in the old Beatle videos. They're crying, they're screaming, and it's like, I went to the concert and I was like, trying to hold back my tears, but you can't help it.
so
You
powerful.
just get, it's
Yeah,
so
so
powerful.
And let's face it, he still looks good too, doesn't he?
He's still hot.
We're ready to go.
We're ready to see Paul. All right, let's go. You think they'll figure out where we're going with our shirts on?
It's like the classical music of our time,
He doesn't condescend to his audience. He really embraces them. He's happy to see grandparents in that audience. He's happy to see 6-year-olds. He doesn't deny them his music. He's not egotistical about what he's created to the point that it is supposed to be sophisticated.
Paul McCartney does not laugh at you for having that nostalgia. He doesn't scorn it. He endorses it, loves it, and he's the greatest ringleader,
You see multiple generations of people crying, singing along with the entire concert, not one or two songs, the entire concert. That's a profound thing right there.
The boys are great, the girls are great. We're all great. Oh, yeah.
a traveling crew of around 70 guys.
Watch out to the workers.
He's right up front. He's a very personal guy. He's very accessible to the crew and always wants to know all the guys' names and the gals, and he sets the tone. We come in and mark the floors at 7 a.m. Then 8 o'clock we do a full-on load-in. Everybody has their job. Everybody comes together, gets it done.
Good down here. Straight up. Send it up and away.
Technology makes things easier and harder all at the same time.
Hey Rick, fuel power to button 6.
The stage is pretty cool. A lot of engineering and a lot of advanced work goes into these shows.
We're good.
The stage usually rolls into place and within 5 hours. I get the show clock running, get everybody into their show mode, and make sure everybody's in their positions. We get rolling, and then I'm there, not too far from the, from the deck. We keep an eye on everything during the show, make sure nothing goes wrong.
I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering where it will go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm filling the cracks that ran through the door and kept my mind from wandering where it will go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And it really doesn't matter if I'm wrong or right. Where I belong, I'm right, where I belong. See the people standing there, they disagree and never win, and wonder why they don't get in my door. I'm painting the room in a colorful way, and when my mind is wandering, there I will go. Doesn't matter if I'm wrong, I'm right. Where I belong, I'm right. Where I belong. Silly people run around, they worry me and never ask me why they don't get past my door. I'm taking the time for a number of things that weren't important yesterday, and I still go. Fixing a hole where the rain gets in. I'm fixing a hole. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering where it will go. Where it will go. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in. I'm fixing a hole. I'm fixing a hole. I'm fixing a hole. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in. Yeah, I'm fixing a hole.
History gives us artists only once in a while of that caliber, where they can bridge generations, they can bridge continents. When I think of Paul McCartney and I think of his legacy, I think of Bach, how Bach was the culmination of a Baroque period, how Beethoven single-handedly changed us from classical to romantic. And then you have the whole concept of Paul McCartney and his legacy, where he took us to the ultimate of pop music in the 60s and 70s, and then he changed it. And what's amazing is that he changes it in such a way that it's reflective of the society that we all live in. And as we grow and we all relate to